Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is for you. Good day. Welcome to the Friday night family stream. We're back again in Final Fantasy 14. Going to continue to MSQ in a bit. And I'm already joined today here with Shaolin playing Lucky.
Hi, hi.
Dracon playing Kirito.
Man, it was 1 second.
I tried filming.
There we go.
There we go. Dracon. Haha, wait, where did he come from? And he has a rabbit on his head. And Azarus is here with us tonight.
Hello.
Right now he's trying to catch up with us on the MSQ. He's doing that. So before we actually get into the game, if anybody here follows me on I got a new YouTube channel that I'm using strictly for my streams. In fact, I'm actually streaming on YouTube on this channel. This way I don't have to upload it myself. And I did a highlights video on the final boss fight with the crew and I did on the Valheim, the Lich King boss. So I wanted to show that off real quick. And I'm going to see if I could go ahead and share it in the Discord so the family here can watch it with me. Video, see.
Lucky's cat just pooped.
Wait, what? Lucky's cat pooped?
It looked like he was like right there. It looks like he's either pooping or fixing a fart. No, he's pooping. Yeah, he just pooped behind me.
Well, Shaolin, you got to clean that up. That's gross. Know how to take care of your pets.
The cat lid is right there.
Okay, actually, I'm sharing the wrong screen.
Draken, you didn't say anything about my ponytails.
Oh yeah, Shaolin got a new haircut with her character.
Yeah, it's hair. Good job.
All right, so
You know how you look?
okay, no,
Who
okay.
you look like? Draken? You're middle boy.
Not
Especially when you stand like that. Can you fix your hair?
All right. We're going to go ahead and start up the Valheim video. This is what I put up. It's 4 minutes, 10 seconds, so not too long, Drake. I know you want to skip to the end, Dracon, but here we go. Let me know if you guys can see it properly. Odin
I would have skipped to the end.
drop this onto this gun. Or make sure you like and subscribe. Test us. We have traveled around naked, punching trees, before we realized we could actually make an axe. We have taken out the elk god, who fired lightning at us, and we all won, first try, and mounted his head on our trophy rack. That first try is kind of like a slogan. We traveled through the Black Forest, filling not only the dwarves, but the trolls. They could not stop us. And we fought the great Trent god, burned him down, and mounted his trophy on our rack. First try. And then we traveled through the swamps. The Drugar. No, this ancient warriors from the past tried to stop us. That's just the way the game is, really. And for 3 days and 3 nights we fought that blob. And we defeated it.
We do only stream in 720p.
Then we ascended the Great Frost Mountains. Battled
On the Discord,
I'm
doing
720p
just
for
sake
and
of
the wolves
quality.
and werewolves. Or performance, rather. We found the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We brought him down and we slayed the beast. First try. And now here we are, the final boss in Valheim. We are the kings and queens of this land. We shall not fall here. We shall summon it and we shall slay this beast. And finally finish the boss runs here.
Do you remember what the cutoff for the dungeon is
Nobody
for
cares about the
levels?
truth, Cranky. It's a level 40 dungeon, I think. Holy
Okay,
shit.
good.
That's
Holy
huge.
fuck, I got chicken bumps.
I fought this guy in Dark Souls 3.
Oh, this is fucking.
This is the Lich King.
Oh, this is DOT.
And I'm like, whoa. He come here, made out his mouth and destroyed me.
I
You
thought
know, in WoW,
World
that's
of
a Lich
Warcraft.
King too.
Well, don't worry.
Arthas.
The meteor killed not only me, but the
Arthas is a
Felix.
punk.
The Jason makes me.
Yeah, he took the Lich King down, and I sat on his
I just got my
throne,
loot back.
and I was the
He
king.
did not like that.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go melee.
And Lilith was standing right
You
beside
know,
you.
I could just keep making him
Lilith was
spin
the
around.
right hand of the king.
Do it. Keep doing it.
I mean, if this is really trivial.
Yeah, it works out really
fight,
well
but I
for
don't care.
Tyrion. Sometimes.
I got. Wait,
Nope, nope.
It worked out until it
Wow,
stopped
actually
working.
blocked meters to my shield.
It's fine. It's not a
It worked
problem,
out
just
until
keep
she
coming back.
went kind of crazy.
Until the gear breaks.
Why you keep hitting him in the
Then we'll
butt?
just Go at him with our wheels, punch him to
That's
death.
his weak
the case.
spot.
Technically, he doesn't
We're
have a
not
butt.
stopping,
It's
we
the
got it.
spine stops midway through.
Oh, ouch, ouch.
All I
So, I
see
mean,
is fire
in
and
anybody's
pain.
butt at the end of
Look,
their
guys,
spine?
He's scared. He's scared of us.
The butt wasn't
No,
there.
look at him.
The spine
He's
just
panicking.
stopped.
He's repeating the same moves over and over again. He doesn't know what to do.
Well, I only have 2 moves, so I can't really judge him.
Goddamn fueling.
My
My
God,
God, I
it's like
completely
one shot
forgot.
me
I
left
got
and
the
right.
bone mass buff.
How could we forget about those? We're so bad.
Oh, and I forgot, like, when you use
Hey,
it,
wasn't
like,
all your
it affects people
tombstones?
around you, too.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
totally
Oh,
not
this
because I
guy's-
was dying
He is
constantly.
screwed now. We got him.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was a first
Look
try.
at him!
attempt.
Look at him dropping.
No, it is first try.
Don't let
First
him
try, zero
regenerate. Look at
deaths.
him. He's dropping.
Kill him.
Come on.
Yeah!
Guys, come on.
Honestly, that fight took like 40
Guys,
minutes.
Wait, shh.
Who's the ninja?
Listen to me. Say it with me.
Are you
Wait,
taking
first
notes?
try.
Wait, what ninja?
That guy that's like naked. He's just all like black and shadow.
Wait, when was that? Well, you talking about
Yeah.
like when I was running towards the like right
Yeah!
here, like this scene right here.
No.
Yeah, it looked like a ninja in the shadows.
Okay.
Oh no, that's because like the fight took so long. It took like literally it took like over an in-game day. The fight was going on for so long. It was nighttime, and that's just my armor was breaking, so I was just naked, running back to the boss so I could punch him to death. But they killed him before I was able to punch him. But yeah, that was like over 40 minutes of fighting. Like honestly, we were not prepared for that fight. Our equipment was breaking. We were getting attacked by goblins left and right because we didn't clear out the goblin camp. Even if we did, they would have respawned with how long the fight was going. We were running out of medicine. We were running out of food. It's like it was
Oh no!
Oh, what
Kick me out of
happened?
Final Fantasy.
Okay, wait, yeah, let me stop streaming. Oh, stop streaming on the Discord, I mean. There you go. Alright, Dragon, now you could actually play Final Fantasy instead of watch it.
Yeah, I gotta work with a lot of my character out so I can lock off it.
Wait, did you just disconnect?
Nah, I think it played beating me out.
Yep, you got kicked out. Okay, once Dracon pops back in, I'll teleport us back to Camp Drybone.
Okay.
Hey, at least it's not like New World with their queues.
Did you actually play New World?
Mason's playing it. Right now he's queued as 1,078. That's about a 9-hour wait time. He has to wait.
Unless you're a high-profile streamer that could talk to the devs directly, it's going to be really hard to get in there.
So I just went ahead and did my level 35 Scholar quest real quick, because if I'm going to do a dungeon, I'd like to have the better heal spell. And now I'm going to start the main
Well, there's
story quest.
I mean, if we're going to be grouping up with you, Shallan's going to be the healer.
I know, but if I'm doing this dungeon to catch up to you guys.
Well, I mean, we could help you do the dungeon.
Oh.
It's like I could just invite you through the friend list. So it doesn't matter where you are. So once you get to the dungeon, I'll invite
blacked
you.
out when you was telling me that.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about your DPS because they got me.
I did my level 35 and my level 40, so I got Region and Cure 3.
Ooh. No, we should do that one elemental quest where Mom got knocked out almost immediately.
I
Just see
kind of
if we can do it
want to do
again.
it. I kind of want to do that again. The Titan fight. The Titan fight was badass, and I want to see like
It was super
now that we're
stressful,
getting
right?
used to like fighting together as a team. I want to see if we could do it like more efficiently.
I'm not gonna
And
lie, I
why
was
you
very
want to see
stressed.
me drop down?
No, we don't want to see you drop down. We want you to still be standing up by the end of the fight. What I'm saying is, like, we've gotten so much better since then, working together. I want to see how... Like, where is this guy? Like, how well we could do... Oh, you know what?
I'm not gonna lie, Coco. I have terrible memories of that fight.
Why? It was a great fight.
I only remember when I fell.
Because I was stressed out immensely.
Alright, because you were the healer once the Shaolin dropped?
Yeah, I was a DPS healer. It was not easy.
You know, I started playing Astrologian with my main character, Richter. Astrologians are such a headache to play as. It's like, you know, I heard that they were like the most complicated hero to play, and I believe it. It's like I'm constantly like smashing buttons. Like there is not a second where I'm not smashing buttons. Where is this guy? He wasn't inside the building. I checked. Did I go in the wrong building? I went in the wrong building, didn't I? Yeah, there he goes.
I'm Dragon went LD.
Again?
No, I didn't go LD. I lost audio to the game after I started watching the stream, and playing the game with no like sound effects is just.
Yeah,
not
go ahead and reconnect. I'll go ahead and read up what this guy says. Lambirint. Why yes, I am Professor Lambirint. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly, well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Alright, do you have anything worth? Yeah, all your stuff's crap. I'll take the money. Oh, right. We never caught up everybody on what's going on in the story. So, where did we leave off last? Okay, we're trying to get the airship. So, but in order to actually try to attempt to get the airship, we needed to get into the good graces of the Guardians. And like, there's some series like Game of Thrones BS going on with the Four Houses, and we're trying to get in good with House Four Temps. And we're talking with what Dracon likes to call Hasselhoff. Is actually Helenot. I think it's Helenot. I know I'm saying it wrong.
It's Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff is helping us out. Like, he has our back. But there's an Inquisitor who is finding heretics left and right. And even Hasselhoff is like, okay, this is a little bit too many heretics. Things are going weird here. And now our friend, Shaolin, do you remember that kid's name? Starts with a G. Glaso. I'm going to say Glaso. He's being successful.
He and his sister.
No, he was being framed as a heretic. In fact, Inquisitor was pressuring him to jump off a cliff. He's like, okay, hey, if you're not a heretic and you jump off the cliff, you know, you go up with Halun, our goddess. But if you are a heretic, we're going to kill you. So the guy was stuck in a bad situation. It's either he commits suicide so his house doesn't get spared a bad name, or he tries to fight back and then his entire house is going to be marked as a heretic. So we jump in, we find some evidence that this kid is being framed. And then we continue investigating, and we find out that the Inquisitor actually isn't the Inquisitor. He's an imposter. The real Inquisitor was killed. And the current Inquisitor is a heretic, pretending to be the Inquisitor, trying to like cause some chaos within the Four Houses. So we find that out. We whoop his ass. And then the other house is like, you know what? You did us a solid. Thanks for that. Go ahead. You can find the airship. It is back in this dungeon area. It's currently occupied by the enemy. So you got to fight your way through. They didn't have the manpower to help us out. So we just kind of like, well, they did, but it was going to take too long for them to muster the forces. So it's like, we're like, you know, fuck it. We'll go win ourselves. We got this. We went in there, kicked ass, got the airship. Barely flew, but we got it out. Because it was like been sitting there for like 6 years.
Don't forget the dragon.
Yeah, there was a dragon there, and we whooped the dragon's ass. The Asians showed up and woke the dragon up to just cause us some headaches. So we got the airship back, and we're like, okay, we need to use this airship to get to Garuda. But Garuda is surrounded by this wind wall, and the airship's not going to be strong enough to break through. So right now, we're on the hunt for corrupted crystals to try to create a device that will do something to the wind wall to help us break through the wind wall. So that is our current mission right now. So let me go ahead and talk to this guy. And continue the quest. Sealed with science. Ah, so rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impressions, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But of the matter at hand, did you say you wished not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Egads, man! At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within these warded pots to protect yourself from the radiation. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasoko, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at High Bridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Alright.
Hey, we got the same shirt.
Wait, we do?
No, I'm talking about that guy and me.
Oh yeah, he just has a different color. Okay, Dracon already abandoned us. He went up ahead.
No, it's the same color. Just mine looks better on me.
I agree.
They're not abandoned. Just sell them right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna get so confusing. I changed up my hotkey settings with Richter, but I didn't do it with Cocolito, and I've been getting used to the way I set it up with Richter, so I'm just getting confused with my hotkeys right now.
So how is it that he was an astrologist?
Okay, so the big complication of astrologists is, well, one, their DPS is even lower than a white mage. So I really needed my Chocobo to fight just to kill things. But you get a card system. And from what I heard, they simplified the way the cards work. So the cards only really do one thing. So you draw a random card. There's 6 cards. 3 of them gives a strong damage buff to melees, a weak damage buff to range. The other 3 is the other way around. Strong to range, weak to melees. And at first it's not really that complicated until you hit level 50. And then you got like a 3 card system you got to worry about. In which you draw, like, you keep drawing cards, you use it. I mean, you do it 3 times, and there's a symbol, a specific symbol on each card. If you get 3 different symbols, you get to cast an even bigger buff that does an area effect buff for everybody in your party. And your cards, you get like 2 ways to cast a card. One is for a weaker offensive buff to a specific party member, but it gives you that symbol, or a stronger offensive buff to a party member without giving them the symbol. And then there's a different, like a nighttime and daytime effect. I think it's called Nocturnal and Durendal. You can only have one of them active in the battle. You can't switch them up in mid-battle. One of them grants region effects to some of your spells. The other one grants damage absorption shields on some of your spells. So you got to determine which one you're going to use before the battle based on your party composition. So if you're with a white mage, it's better to use the defensive shields, but if you don't have a white mage with you, and if you just don't a healer, use the region effects.
Sounds way overcomplicated.
Why don't you fix your action bar?
And I want to be fun on the stream. Let's talk to this guy. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Okay, well, I wasn't going to say you committed suicide. Okay. What have we here? A containment vessel. Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambert. You thieving knave. I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instructions, which means he believes my experience enough to expound upon his experimentations. exclamations. At last, the recognition I so rightly deserve. All this equipment is weaker than what I got. Give me the money. Talking to him again. With the utmost care. Oh, Frabjos Day. Like, what are these words he's saying? Kalo, Kale. That I should be chosen to guide this man? Yes, I, Hahasoko, greatest of Professor Lambian's pupils, shall see that you successfully query your query. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths amidst the flowing waters, and the murderous Mirranites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tools and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution, and you shall surely survive. Okay, Azers, what are you up to right now?
I am by the lights of Ishgard.
Okay, keep at it. Once you get to that dungeon, I'll invite you and we'll do this. Let me make sure it's the stream looking. Okay, the stream's looking just fine. Okay, let's go. You know, Dracon, I was actually thinking about, like, I was curious about playing, what was it, New World? Like, there's only 2 reasons I haven't actually gotten it yet. It's like, one, I'm already hooked on this game, and I don't want to be playing more than one MMO at a time. And 2, I'm not really big on open world PvP. You've been watching Mason play it, right?
Playing it a little bit, but not much.
I'm just curious, like, how prevalent is the open world PvP? Because I'm not interested in open world PvP. Like, I like PvE way more than PvP.
Yeah, he does more of the PvE side. He never really opens himself up to PvP.
Yeah, but is it avoidable? Like, how avoidable is it? Because I have watched some streamers play it. Like, I played it in the beta specifically. And I do know that there's, was it like 3 factions you have to join? And these factions are like the warring factions. They could take over towns. And if you're in a faction that doesn't have a town, like, you can't own property in that town or something. So if one faction pretty much dominates everything, then if you're not in that faction, you're pretty much screwed out of property. Like, I want to know, like, how bad is that kind of stuff?
I just found the Inquisitor's corpse.
I mean, that kind of stuff is definitely there. You do have wars between all the factions, but for like open world active PvP, for the open world.
Okay, you kind of cut out there.
Yeah, kids being kids. 1 second.
Gotcha. Right now, I'm just looking for a way to get down there safely without having to fall. I think we might just need to fall. Wait. Okay, I think I see it. There we go. Wait, let's wait for Dracon to get back. I don't want to leave him out here on his own. While we wait for Dracon, yeah, I guess I'll just mess around with my configuration. Now, what did I do exactly? There, that's what we got. Okay, let me apply that. Now, See, I also changed this up too. I put that there, put that there.
Alright, I'm back from Chaos. So, for New World, you can activate PvP on your character, so when you're actually roaming around the open world, you are PvP engaged. Mason does not do that, so he basically is purely PvE while he's playing the game.
Okay, so
The
you're
only
gonna
time
run
we
around
go-
and never participate in PvP then?
The only time he does PvP is when him and his clanmates, so basically his faction, wants to do a war to gain more territory. Then he joins in a PvP and does the war battles.
Okay, so,
But in
so
between-
my question is, like, it's completely optional.
Yeah, it's completely optional. I mean, it's a big option because owning land and stuff like that for your faction is huge, but it's optional.
Okay, oh, this is what we gotta do. Yeah, like, I'm worried, like, if I could get a private server on New World, I totally would. I would get a private server for the Choppy crew.
You just want to give Jeff Bezos your soul.
What is New World?
It's an MMO. It's a new MMO that just came out. I don't know how well it's going to do because of that PvP. It depends. Like, the game looks really fun. But the problem with, like, a big open world PvP where you could, like, control land is, like I said, when you have, like, one faction completely dominating the map. Like, if you don't get, like, a good balance on all the different factions and it is that one dominating, then it's either you join that one faction or you're completely screwed. And when that happens, then there's really no point to the open world PvP. Because then everybody's just one faction. And any new players that join that are not part of that faction are just going to get trumped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're putting down.
So I'm wondering, like, how well they're going to be able to balance that.
Well, I know on his server during the beta, his faction was able to control basically every major city before the beta ended. And they had total control of the world.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. If that stuff's going to be happening on servers. If I had my own server, it's
Where did you go?
oh, here, let's go back and make sure we didn't lose her. It's like, if it's just for the chopping, because I like the PvE stuff, so I wouldn't, like, even worry about that. I
This
just want to
way,
do, like, the gas
Kuriko.
and the crafting. Okay, where'd Dracon go? Anyway, follow me, Shaolin. Dracon probably already figured out how to get out of here.
No, he's behind.
I was scratching my eyeball and got lost. I'll catch up though.
Alright, that's how you go blind. Your eyelids were closed when you're scratching it, right? Or were you just digging your fingernails deep into the moist...
Yeah, that's
No,
how
it's
you
like-
scratch behind your eyeball.
Oh, okay. Just, like, stick your finger in there and get right behind it. Just pop it out, then you just shove it back in.
Oh, no, you don't pop it out. You just scratch behind it and all like the little like veins and lines that keep it in your head.
No, just pop it out, spit shine it.
I don't like this conversation.
Me neither.
But if I mean you do it with one eyeball, then you can watch yourself through the other eyeball.
You know what I just got flashbacks of? What was that one movie we used to watch a ton when we were kids? It had those weird rabbit creatures with the long legs.
The
It was like-
labyrinth.
Grimps?
Not Labyrinth. What was that you said, Shaolin?
Grimps?
No. It was Dark Crystal.
Mm.
Remember
Yeah,
the old witch? Like, she had the one eye and she would take the eyeball out and kind of like place it around stuff so she could spy on people.
Oh yeah, she did do that. I was thinking labyrinth for those red guys that pop off their head and the eyeballs and like juggle it around.
I know what you're talking about. I know they popped off their heads. I don't remember them popping out their eyeballs.
I think they put the eyeballs on the fingers.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I do remember that. Okay, here we go. I see you've come. I forgot what the voice I gave this guy. I see you've come galloping back. Have you
A
the
little more high
crystals then?
pitch.
Oh, it's more high pitch. What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambert will doubtless court whatever with joy when you present it to him. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. Oh, you point us in the right direction, but we did all the work. Are you teleporting us over there, Dracon?
Yep, I'm lazy. Time is money.
But saving time is money because you spend money doing that. You would have saved money by not doing that, so just saying.
Yeah, but then I take more time to get over here, and my time is money.
It's like you're getting paid by the hour, but you're paying yourself. But you're... Anyway, my keen scholar senses tells me that you've obtained the corrupted crystal. Am I right? Yep, got it right here. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind aesthetic ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use the crystal again? What, to breach a barrier comprised of wind aesthetic ether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. God damn it. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Ha, had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Sako. But what is science without trial and error? Can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing this once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldesion. You've heard of them? Well, yeah. In fact, like somebody from the Scions are from that school. I think it's Uranger is from there. Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. I think you're talking to Dracon there. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You still a corrupted crystal to find. Alright, let's see. Your equipment is for something. I gotta take him, give him the money. Talking to him again. A promising prospect. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my many students, Sina, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Laodicea. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Laodicea is where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to the Imperial castrum. Ha ha ha. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. Not really. It was western Laodicea, Pharaoh's Cirrus, on the Isles of Umbra to be precise. I can't recall the exact reasoning. Something to do with the Dalamon's talons, or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still there in Alaport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sina's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you may find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift ward pot, lest she think and unprepared for the task. All right, you guys ready to head over to Alaport? Dracon? Shaolin?
Yeah.
Okay, Dracon, you ready?
Yep.
There we go. What were you doing? Why did it take you so long to reply?
I'm reading.
What were you reading, pray tell?
Instagram.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna say something about the game.
what's on Instagram? Who's your favorite Instagram model? Did you check it out?
Nonsense.
Wait, what was that?
Just reading random nonsense that makes me smile.
Oh wait, passed. Person I think is going to be inside this building. You know, guys, if we could hit level 50 soon, before the 18th, we could do that quest that gets us the car. You seen the car, right, Dracon?
Is it the card from Final Fantasy?
15.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I got her a Richter. And other people could sit in the car with you. So you could have 4 people in the car.
So
Yeah, but
only
one
one
car like
person
went out
could
of gas
drive the
and then we
car.
gotta push it.
Yep, exactly. What you both were saying at the same time. Up here, Shaolin.
I'm following Dracon.
Up here, Dracon.
Yeah, I was saying, won't the car like run out of gas and then everybody has to get out and push it?
Yep. It looks really awkward when you're flying and doing that too, because everybody's feet are dangling.
I think he's joking, but I kind of take it serious.
Eh? Corrupted crystals? Eh? Corrupted crystals? Sir, I've no interest of being the butt of your jokes, so if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. That's the voice that just came to mind when I looked at her. Give it a pot? Well, I'll be damned. Professor Labyrinth did send you. Beg your pardon. Hey, Dracon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Cena, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you to seek me out. Indeed, I am the accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given the introduction a dozen times by now. Who gave me a free company invite just now?
I don't know. They gave it to me too. Moonlight.
Yeah, I'm gonna decline it.
Probably this person.
Is it Mordecai?
I don't know.
No, the guy that gave me that money a long time ago?
I don't know.
Okay. It's probably not pirates, except in the quest now. Okay. As I told the professor...
Anyway, about the car before we change, I could just be the driver.
You just get us lost.
So quiet.
As I told the professor by many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh's Ceros is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra are prohibited at present. For reasons unknown to me, you see, my attempts to acquire the information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subject of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. The yellow jackets are pretty much a law enforcement around Limsa Lumensa. Alright. Well, Ferkman. That's an unfortunate name. You keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hells, lad. Are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing but death. Death and more death. Alright. That was illuminated. How do I get up there? Well, there was somebody down here at least. There we go. It is Alza. Alza Gimoza. The Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Ceros, the Isles have been not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. So, Shaolin, you made like a whole bunch of other characters, but you ended up deleting them because you didn't want to keep doing the Chocobo quest, right?
Yep. And the story quest. Because you only do it with the main character you do, right?
Well, I've been doing it with both Cocolito and Richter. Like,
No,
Richter, he's deep
saying...
into Heaven's Ward. And this... Wait, I think we passed the person. No, let's keep going. It's like, Heaven's Ward, the way they do the story in Heaven's Ward is so much better than in A Realm Reborn. Like, I like the story in A Realm Reborn, but from what I noticed is there's a lot of setup in A Realm Reborn. Because they're setting up the world, they're setting up the factions. I think we need to go inside that bar. They're setting up the raids. Like, it is a lot of setup, and the story kind of branches out in multiple directions, and it seems unfocused a lot of time. Once you get to Heaven's Ward, everything is so much more focused, and it is so good. Like, I'm loving the characters.
Well, I'm doing the story thing with Lucky and Charlene.
Okay,
That's
where is-
enough.
See, where is this person?
Ask Dracon. Because more than likely he already did it.
Oh, it's down here. Hiding underneath these blankets. Or, not blankets, canopies, or whatever they're called. Ah, you startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all the all the gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isle of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening.
I actually have to do this, all this running?
Yep, but he's gonna skip all the dialogue, so... Ah, Cocolito, you've returned. Tell me your findings. Really? Infested of undead, you say? That is a very interesting development. Excuse me a moment while I gather my thoughts. Okay, talking to her again. Representing the... What are we going to see again? Oh, wow. Somebody must be talking about me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Representative. Worry not, my friend. I've given my findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isle of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Cyrus. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even the esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfrim, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isle of Umbra. This is the first okay, I'm gonna look straight up. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there. So I'm curious as to how he attained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all. So I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Okay, I know where the jail is. Azarus, how's your progress?
Going pretty well.
What are you up to right now?
I'm actually doing the dungeon right now as a scholar. Just
Oh.
want to see if I could do it.
Oh, you just, okay. No, that's fine.
I never actually got to play as my scholar class.
No, that's okay. I'm not hurt. Just let me pull this dagger out of my back real quick.
I'm crying inside.
I never got to be healer though.
I mean, no, it's okay. I understand. What up? Wait. Okay, I'm okay now. Right.
Well, I'm glad because,
Because you didn't want to not play healer.
yep.
But you got so much practice playing a monk. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, but on that dungeon, How many times did we die?
0. We beat it first try. 0 deaths. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimodora I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. All right, the guy's been entranced. Who's this Mimodora? Oh, they're doing the Red Mage quest. You know, I've actually died a few times doing the Red Mage storyline. Yeah, those battles you do as a Red Mage in storyline are way tougher than I expected them to be.
One of the people in this group is using a gun.
Yep, they're, I'm not sure if it's pronounced Machinist or Machinist. Nope, none of there, that's right. It's up here. Yeah, the Machinists, they're a really good solo range attacker. I heard they're their best class to use, or their easiest class to use for what's that tower called? It's like the 100-story tower. If you complete it in one go, you get the Necromancer title. I forget what it's called, but I heard the Machinist is the easiest one to do it with. Because they get a robot to fight for them. What does Skyrim have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less about how much he misses his favorite bar wench. Well, but what was that about the man named Mimodora? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my ass back the other day in the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands.
What class is the AST?
Astrologian.
Oh.
That's the one that plays cards while healing. You have an Astrologian in your group? I thought you were playing Scholar.
I am playing Scholar, but one of the items that dropped was for an Astrologist.
Oh. Another initiate, are ya? No. Then what are ya? Speak up, son. I can't hear ya. Here, I got a feather for you. Eh?
Oh,
Bugging me. Is that
Oh.
what I think it is? Nah, couldn't
Hank
be.
died.
What was that?
Hank died.
Well,
I'm trying to res.
good luck, Azarus. You got this. Nah, it couldn't be. You found this, you say. Where'd you say you found it? Sky from, you say. Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like he's not left twixt in his ears. Not left twixt between his ears. He was supposed to help me patch up Pharaoh's heroes, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them was, that's one too many halves, just vanished. What's that? You're looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you just say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimodora. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came calling. Well, whole port is up in arms by the spirits and so forth. If I had the gil, I hired some cell swords to let them sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and he'll see to it that you get there and back. All right, Drake, I know you finding something.
No, something's fighting me. I'm doing self-defense.
Oh, okay, that's perfectly acceptable. I keep running in here. I gotta go up. Hey, we are now being featured on DLive. Hello, DLive. Follow me in Gilmesh. Links down below. So you want to have a word? So you went and had a word with Mimodora. I hope to a valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. Yeah, I got this passage. You mean the disgusting creature was Skyrim's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you will make on your Isles of Umbra without me. All right, gonna talk to her one more time. Sigh. Fine. I failed to see the justification for dragging me along to your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 be as my witness. If you leave me behind, I'll to be devoured by some horrid abomination. I shall come back to haunt you. So Azarus, how are you doing now? Are you winning?
Well,
Where did you go?
Go
yeah,
down.
I mean, we're doing okay right now.
Go to
But
the
when
doctor.
we all wiped out, the party decided to get back into the fight before I was even there.
You got a dumb party.
That's what happens when you go solo queue.
And the tank
Oh, they
keeps,
left
like,
you?
the tank keeps running outside of my view range.
Is he a mentor? Does he have a little
Uh,
crown next to his name?
No.
Okay.
But like, it's continuously. He just keeps running outside of my range where I can't see him.
Tell him to slow down. You need to tell him to slow down. He's going to keep doing it if you don't tell him to slow down. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see you got a rite of passage. All right then, climb on aboard. Azores, if the party's gonna go like all kaput because nobody's listening, we'll still help you out.
I know.
Where you at, Cocolito? I'm following Dragon.
Talk to the skipper. Go to the docks. Talk to the skipper. Look for the guy that has the little flaming quest icon above his head.
Yeah, we're past that part.
Oh,
Oh, Gilbert passed this? Oh, okay, Cocolito
Go.
passed this.
No, Cocolito ain't to us yet. We're past him.
yeah, you're past me, and okay. I'm gonna see if I can mute that. This does seem all that. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I like to build a summer home here, but oh, the hell's with this. Here, take this pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you're quite my assistant. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Okay, she left. Oh, David. Or David. Beg your pardon, sir. But how do you come here? Access to Isles is currently restricted. Now we got a pot right here. A pot? Oh, an old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest corrupted crystals. Sorry, friend. But you may have to return empty-handed. No, we ain't going back. I'm the warrior light. You can't stop me. The right Master Mimodori gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh's Cirrus were not the product of a mage's magic or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraction fueled by etheric energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off the entire crew. Hey, Mr. Gibbets. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship's graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. Right? Yep. Mr. Gibbets, help me read this, okay? I'll make you a deal, Cocolito. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin research on one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets on the ship's graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them.
How did you die, Carico?
I tripped on a rock. You mind bring me back to life?
So dance.
No.
See, this is what happens when they go on without me, Mr. Gibbets. See, while I'm
Well,
in
where
the
you
quest, they're rushing ahead. They die.
Where is the rock?
They die.
Just keep going down the line,
See,
like south or where you at.
he died without me, Mr. Gibbets. This is pretty common. What do you think? Oh. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Gibbets. Alright, guys. Take the last look at
Did
Mr.
those
Gibbets.
guys kill you?
I'm going to put Mr. Gibbets in his cage. I'm sure, Shalin, Dracon, you got this. I'll be back in a minute.
Keep coming south.
You see my dog?
Yep, keep coming. Keep coming.
There's a big monster there.
Don't worry about him. Just keep coming.
Oh, don't worry about him. Worry about the rest here.
Just keep coming. Keep coming. There
Is
you
anything
go.
I should know about this final boss?
Where you at?
Right behind you.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you see that big rock right next to me? That's why I tripped over.
okay. That dumb rock.
Yeah, it
Coco
doesn't
is
relate to this
AFK.
level 50 crab at all.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, that level 50 crab had nothing to do with it. It's all that big rock.
Oh, okay.
Did you mistaken a rock for a crab, or a crab for a rock?
No. A rock bit me, and I died. There's no mistake in here.
I think that's more
Yeah,
embarrassing than this getting killed by a
no,
crab.
it was a big rock. I saw the rock.
Was the
I'm
rock?
witness.
Did the rock have claws?
It has little point. Where you
Be
going?
careful of the rock over there.
Oh, I was going to try to defend you from the rock. All right, well, I'm going to continue on the quest. I got to go talk to these guys over here. Tis all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo, but those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice is quite nice. You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling about, without a care in the world, except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. And this guy? Gods, that voice, that single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. Alright. I guess I gotta go inspect the rock.
Okay. Let's see how you handle the rock.
Oh wait, I gotta talk to this guy.
Oh yeah, it's stalling. I see how it is.
It's called,
What guy you
it's
talking
called
to?
preparation. If you aren't always in a rush, you know how to prepare. The talk of an alluring voice and is disturbingly familiar, as if, but that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Alright, continuing on. David is sweating profusely.
Because of the rock.
I'm sure it is. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word from Master Mimidora would be arriving any moment. Apparently, he grew tighter waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yarn stare to return. Which I'm assuming is you. Okay, yeah, okay, he's not wrong. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. This damn Lalafell.
Hey, the rock's in the other direction. I want to talk to him.
Yeah, well, I gotta go talk to the pair with an onion head. What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Dude, I just got here. Like, some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out the folk that was wandering near the ship's graveyard, and it stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hells! This takes me back to the days of as a cannon boy selling under the mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we've learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would, though wouldn't they, brazen and biddies. Sigh. Some folks said that the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in my bones that this day would come. Aye, come it has. Aye, I bet me burned ears. A siren's behind all of this. Nay, not one of those sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them say they got feathers and lure sailors to the watery grave in their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stay bound to the beast, forced to do her bid until the corpse can't do any more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish my worst enemy, except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after that. Anyway, 'tis up to us to stop the elves-born hussy afore she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off the war without these. The siren don't have no power of man if they can't hear her. 'Tis lucky for you, I carry a spare pair, and lucky for both of us, I'm a superstitious sod. Well, she ain't coming to us. We best go to her. To the ship graveyard, initiate. That reminds me, I should
Hey.
probably eat some food.
Cocolito, Asterisk was asking you something when you were AFK.
Okay, what's up, Azareth?
I was asking about the final boss and the stone sigil. Was there anything special I should know about him?
Let's see. See, the tank needs to turn him around. I don't think anything major happens. Like the tails, their attacks are really obvious as long as you just avoid the attacks. Like there's nothing really special you need to worry about.
We beat him.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Be careful of this rock right here.
Okay. This rock messed up my little brother? Yeah, take that. Take that, you stupid rock. Take that! And that!
Oh, thank
There.
you. I feel so much better now.
Okay, you're welcome. I'm the only one that beats up my little brothers. Nope, wait a God damn it, Dracon.
One shot.
One shot! Two shots took me down to a third health.
Oh, you can tank him.
The thing is, I don't need to. I'm gonna continue the quest.
Same with that rock. He's mean.
Man, and talk about money, you're gonna need to keep repairing your stuff too. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of her waiting now. What's the name of this crab? He's K class. I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's part of the hunt.
So what's K class?
I think that's just a grade of enemy. There is like a special achievement you could get if you killed, I think, 2,000 A class and 1,000 S class enemies. So you might hear things like the hunt train. People create hunt trains to hunt down these monsters that rarely spawn. And it's very much looked down upon to try to take out the monster without the hunt train there. Because people spend months playing this game like 24, like they have alarms set up like, oh, it's going to spawn at 2:30 a.m. I'm going to wake up at 2:25 a.m., log in, get to the spot, and try to hunt this guy down.
We have to get our group.
Yep, looks like it. So like, I was actually part, like, I accidentally was part of it once, where I just happened to be in a zone where a hunt train showed up. And there was like at least 100 people that popped up just to hit the boss once so they could get credit for it. It was like this, the zone was just filled with just people trying to get this thing. So yeah, it's a pretty major deal. I don't think that guy's part of the hunt train though. Yarn. I'm beginning to wonder if some slave bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. And I just shrugged my shoulders.
Man, a lot of the items I got for doing that dungeon, it's all a bunch of gladiator paladin stuff.
Quiet, you hear that? 'Tis her.
I got leggings.
You know, if you ever get your rank up with your grand company, you could trade them in to get seals. But I think you need to become a corporal. See, or it might be a sergeant. I think you need to become a sergeant. Look, out in the water. She's come, Nishiat. She's come.
I have to fight that?
Yep. She kind of looks like Garuda. Quick, lad. Shove them the plugs in your ears and get ready to fight. Soon as she
I cannot
realizes,
even move.
she'll call on her trials and she'll be up in, and we'll be up in our necks and corpses.
Really?
Like, I wish I could give you this belt, Coco.
Oh, they're going to get rid of belts soon. When Endwalker shows up, they're getting rid of belts.
I know. How else can I keep my pants up?
That's the same joke everybody makes.
Wow.
How am
Yeah,
I gonna
but
keep my
I feel
pants up
hurt.
with my belt?
Pants on the ground. Pants on the ground.
But the only difference is, Coco, I said it first.
Yeah, sure. Let's ignore the internet.
Ew, that's not
Looking
real.
like a fool with your pants on the ground.
You know that song's copyrighted. You're gonna get sued. You're gonna get my channel. Wait, what did I do that
Pick
for?
him up.
I'm trying to monetize my stuff, you know. Are you holding in there, Shaolin?
Okay. Thank you for asking. Well, I haven't fought her yet.
Yeah, I still get the undead guys showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I hit 45. So I get my next paladin quest. Shaolin, are you 45 yet?
Oh yeah, I'm 45.
Oh, you could get holy.
What's holy?
Holy, holy, holy.
It's
That
one of the most
spell.
effective area effect spells in the game, and also the most annoying area effect spell in the game for any melee classes. Because it is huge, it is extremely bright, but it does a good amount of area effect damage and stuns. So you can stun big groups of enemies.
We all know she's never gonna actually use it.
She will. Like I'm helping trainer.
Are you guys talking about me?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm trying to kill here, so I'm not paying attention, but I heard chi. And
Yeah.
since I'm the only chi here, I figure it was me.
It's nothing bad. Don't worry. Where are those bubbles going?
Mom, it's 2021. Presuming people's gender is no longer cool.
Whatever.
You are so low.
Is that better?
Yes.
My gender is
Cool.
kitty cat.
I think that's a race.
No, that's my gender, and you have no right to tell me otherwise.
Whatever.
He's
I don't
right. It's 2021.
care. I really don't care.
2021 what?
Like as long as you're just not a douche, I don't care. Oh, and Sean, just so you know, like it is a complete meme whenever somebody says like, you know, it's an current year, as if that's an excuse for whatever it is they're trying to annoy you with.
I just don't pay attention.
It's like, you eat apple pie? It's 2021. How dare you?
Oh, now you come?
I love apple pie. I want apple
Oh
pie
no,
right now.
that's a big skelly.
You got the Shaolin. And I maybe I could text Celia and have her buy us some apple pie before the store closes.
Oh, she's not working from home?
Yeah, she is. Am I all right? Ha! I'm better than that. Initiate. Happy as a sailor in a horse house, I am. I would love to see Wild get away with that.
Are you guys done?
Yeah, I'm already done. Cause I'll be happy as a sailor with two whatsits if we gutted the songster. I hate the way this guy talks, but you can't have everything, can ye? She'll not come crooning round here again. Not for a while, any rude. And if she does, well, we'll just beat her up. Thanks for the help. Bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me, Cocolito. Don't recall having known Nishi by that name, but if you're not me old mate, what's his name? Why have you been so bloody helpful? Never mind. Been seeing you, lad. He thought we were his
Oh, she
employee.
never came down to fight?
Nope. She's just sending off her lackeys. Because she tried to entrance us, try to make us her slaves, and then when she realized she couldn't do that, she sent undead.
Yeah, I ended up killing the big rock.
Good job. And there he
You
goes.
killed the big rock?
Yeah, this nod and say yes, Sean.
Good. Good boy. I'm proud of you.
Wait, can you lean it on it just a little bit there? That's it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You never thought you was actually gonna say that to him ever.
Sure. Either that's something we say with an inside voice, not out loud.
Love you, Dracon.
You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. You had heard the Master's Memodora was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Haven't survived an ordeal like that. I can't blame you for carrying earplugs around with them. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystals you wanted, safely sealed in this pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. All right, let's take the boat back. Just got to talk to the skipper. We're heading back to Alaport. Hop on if you like. Are you following, Shalin?
Mm-hmm.
Dracon, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Just making sure you're keeping up. I know you like staying ahead. Oh,
It's
it's
fun when
you.
you feel a
And we
little
went back
bit
to kill the rock.
Welcome back, Okalito. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. And more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Yeah, I got the stupid pot. Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing gifts. Might I have a closer look? Impressive, very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Cocolito. Seldom if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile abundance of fire aesthetic ether. What? You want a corrupted crystals composed of ice aesthetic? Oh, god damn it. Ice aspected ether to counteract the effects of the raging wind? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements can tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. God damn it. Okay, tell me where I can find the ice stuff. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find the corrupted crystal comprised of ice aesthetic as the ice stuff. An associate of mine in Grodandia has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's with the expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. Not that this is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is this time you need to use a warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hadian's finest suggests that it's quite safe. Why, ask you? Well, it just say that it undergone a unique process of rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It was a pleasure knowing you, Cocolito. Come back with me sometime, alright? Alright, I'll take us to Grenandia.
Hey guys, Charlene is level 30. If you make a character in, where is it? Ultra?
I'm taking us to Grenandia.
No, I'm saying with your character in Charlene. Ultra server?
Yeah, the Ultra server. Yeah, I think we need to go to New Grenandia. Or is it Old Grenandia?
Well, I'm following.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to go to Old Grenandia, I believe. That's up north. Yep.
Kodiko just stop. Oh, he's chopping.
Oh, speaking of, I haven't checked my retainers to see if they... Oh, okay, they completed their missions. Hey, I got some cherry confetti. Thank you very much. I don't have any more venture coins to give you, though. And what do you have for me? Ah, dark bass. I need that money.
do they put this close there to for look?
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're saying.
Never mind.
No. Use your words again.
I was following Kariko, and now I have no idea what's Kariko, and have no idea where you guys are.
Well, he probably did disappear. He is a ninja.
Okay, I see a pink name. It's Kariko. Bye.
Go to the Conjurer's Guild. Use the teleporter, go to the Conjurer's Guild, and then head north. No. Better yet, there's one even closer by. If you use a teleporter, the small teleport crystal, and come to the Mi Keto's Amphitheater. The quest guy is right next to it.
Oh, I have to get somewhere, zone somewhere. I'm not following Kariko anymore. He's going from merchant to merchant.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this guy and continue the quest line.
Okay.
Greetings and salutations, Mr. Aegistian, I presume? Athena informed me of your adventures in Alaport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though as Professor Labiant is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, cryptic crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance in the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there are at least one simple crystals that remain to be found within the 12 woods, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with the Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wanted to seek the ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with the infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12 woods. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming that you can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one such resides within its gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed the corrupted crystal when, sigh, you couldn't care less about all of this, could you? No, just tell me where he is. To the point then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall acquire a lure, and I have precisely the sort you will find impossible to resist. Simply placed his true heart, I shall save the story of his origins of the unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Alright, we gotta set up an ambush.
This here? In here?
No, we gotta go to Central Shroud.
Let me go and get my... Oh no, it's not here that I get it. Never mind.
Azareth, what quest are you on right now?
It's probably not pirates.
Okay, so you're catching up. Okay, wait, Shalin. You ought to use this teleporter. Go to the big crystal. To go down the Ephraim Plaza. This will just be faster.
Lagging so bad in L-Port. I wasn't lagging at all, but then I came to L-Port and this all went downhill.
The Linsa region is always really popular. So Azareth, how is Shalin, were you following me?
I don't see the pink name.
Okay, head outside. From the crystal, just go south. And just exit. That's where I was going.
Okay.
So,
I see you.
Okay. Has your wife been playing the game? You said she was curious.
No, not yet.
There is a point in this game where we will need 8 people to play. It is the original ending for the game before they had the post ending, or the post quest before we get into Heaven's Ward. And the problem I have with this is When I first did it, like, it was a really intense moment. Because, like, we're on a rescue mission, and we're taking out the generals. We're taking out, like, we're ripping the army, like, bit by bit, trying to get to our allies. And then we get to this one part where it's like, we're finally going into the big enemy base, and it's really high-octane action. But I was put with a random group, and they were just trying to get it done as fast as possible. So while I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, they already left me. And, you know, I got killed because I didn't know where to go. They knew exactly where to go. I wasn't the only one that got killed. Like, there's somebody else that got lost too and also got killed. And they just kept moving on and on and on. So while I'm trying to figure things out and try to comprehend what's going on, they're just trying to finish this area as fast as possible. And it
First
really...
try.
You fell?
No, we didn't fail. They
No, I'm
completed it.
talking about did you fall down here or
No.
you went up the log?
I went up the log. The thing is, it's like and there's like a very like intense scene that happens in the middle that was supposed to be really, really cool. That was already ruined for me because they already completed it by the time I figured out what I was doing. So I don't want you guys to go through that. So I'm gonna see if I could get 4 other people to join us. If, you know, not like anybody from our family, I'm gonna see if I could try to get my guildmates from the other server, from my main character, to see if I can get in my guildmates to help join us, to fill in the ranks, so we don't have anybody trying to zoom up ahead.
I have no idea where you at.
Okay, I'll come back to get you.
Okay, I see you. Let me see. Stay there.
Mom,
Yeah.
what are you and Dad doing this Sunday?
Well, tomorrow we're gonna go to Hannah's Facebook game. On Sunday,
Careful with names.
on Sunday, don't know yet.
Well, would you like for me and the wife and the kids to come up and see you and Dad?
Let me talk to Dad, cause he's in the. I have no idea what he's planning. So,
Well, we
Quite
will have
tall.
both boys with us.
huh?
We will have both boys with us.
Okay.
But just let me know if Dad doesn't have anything planned.
Shalan is up here, to your right.
Just tell Dad that the boys are interested in golf, and he'll drop all plans and invite you.
Here we go. I'll just call him, but like, so the boys really want to know how to play golf.
So you're gonna take him to the driving range?
Now, was it me or John who broke Dad's golf club?
Names, Azareth.
Was it me or Dracon who broke Dad's golf club?
That was me.
I broke his driving club. I think everybody.
was-
I
broke
think
his
we
club.
I think we all broke his clubs at one point, because I know I broke him once.
'Cause I remember once I went to your driving range with him, and he was like, "Oh, just hit the ball, it'll be fine." And I ended up hitting the ground, and it snapped his golf club in half. And he just looked at it and looked at me. He's like, "Kevin, go sit down."
Yeah, those clubs are expensive.
Yeah, there was one time I had his driver, and I hit the golf ball, and the head on the driver flew right next to the like the golf ball in midair.
Do we have
It
to
was
fight
beautiful.
here, or they just?
Well, they're fighting us, so let's just kill these things. We're getting a big group. Let me get all of them. Am I missing anyone? Great.
Something is hitting me
Great,
back
great.
there.
Where? What? Okay, I see you. Now we got the golems coming in. Alright, finally get some action here. Yeah, because that siren fight was kind of like really disappointing. Alright. Now we can continue with the quest. Alright, let me place this red thingy here. Stupid golem! This is not the...
Oh my gosh, why is it just having me run back and forth talking to the same people?
Have fun.
Can't this lady just like take the 15 steps to talk to this guy herself?
If you actually read the quest, you'd understand why she doesn't want to talk to the guy.
Oh, why is that?
Okay, so, and clearly you weren't listening to when I was reading out the quest for everybody. He grabbed her ass in the bar, and she wants to have nothing to do with him.
Okay, well that's understandable.
Alright, you guys all get credit for that?
Was the furious case of Gigi?
Yeah, is it a green check mark for you now?
Yeah.
Dracon? Dracon?
What's
To
that?
Dracon.
Dracon, you get credit for it?
I don't know. I'm looking at my UI real quick.
Okay. It is the curious case of Giggity. It should be a green question mark for you, or a green check mark.
Yeah, I gotta deliver a corrupted crystal to somebody.
Alright, I'll take us there.
Okay, while we get there, I need a breaking.
Alright.
Be back in one.
Alright, Shauna's taking a quick potty break. Gonna continue on with the quest.
Oh my gosh, now back to her.
Yeah, and you understand what's going on right now, right, Azareth?
I just gave a feather to someone.
And I'm sure you have no idea why.
No idea. I'm just trying to do this as quickly as possible.
Then, okay. Then stop complaining.
So, what was the deal with the feather?
Okay, what part of the what part of the quest are you on right now?
Representative. I just talked to the guy in jail, and then I went back to talk to Sienna. She gave me a feather, and I gave it to some chick, and now she's showed the parchment to Sienna.
They're trying to get information on what's going on the island and why nobody's being let onto the island. The guy you just talked to who was in jail, he's came back from the island and he's kind of like talking gibberish. It seems he's been mind controlled, and he's asking to go back. He wants to go, talk to whoever who has entranced him. And the feather's kind of like proof of that, what he was been doing. So you talk to Sienna. She tells you about Mimodora, because like the guy mentioned Mimodora. You talk to Mimodora. He gives you a right to get to the island because he's trying to get workers to go to the island to do stuff for him, and he thinks you're one of his employees. You talk to Sienna so she could go with you, and now you're going to the island with her. She really doesn't want to after hearing all the ghost stories, but you're kind of forcing her to. And I forgot to read what the guy said. Let's see here. See. Pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? Sniff, sniff. What is that god's awful smell? Oh, it must be this crystal. There. My word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I've seen my supposition was not mistaken. And I also see you weren't adverse to digging through the Spriggan's entrails for your prize. Alright, this kind of disappeared. We owe our furry friend...
Back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, This thick coating of digestive juices
Where you
is
guys at?
Go back to the same guy we got the quest from.
Hello?
Can you hear us? Shaolin? Okay, she's not hearing us.
Hello?
Shaolin?
Mama? Mom,
She can't hear us.
If you guys talking, I cannot hear you.
I don't think she can hear us.
No, she can't hear us. Again, fix your headset. Try unplugging and replugging.
Mom,
Hopefully she
don't
sees the message.
respond back to us over your headset if I'm your favorite son. Oh, guys, there's that.
Your insecurities are palpable, Azrif.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, that proves it right there.
Good job. Congratulations on being a favorite.
What
Thank
happened?
you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, can
I
you
can
hear
hear
us?
you.
Okay, now I can.
Your
There
favorite
we
son.
go. Alright. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. By the way, Shaolin, go to the same guy that we got the quest from. He's next to
Oh
the...
no, I'm right here.
Okay. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought. One overflowing with earth aesthetic aether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice aesthetic... Oh man, I was gonna... Okay. Worry not, I suppose. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Alright, talking to him again. Hey, I'm level 46 now.
Hey, we both in at the same time.
Yep. Okay. Beg your pardon, Cocolito? I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambient. Something about a man named Marquise? Apparently the professor misses the intelligence stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed the crystal. You aren't planning on anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best to remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Alright, let's go back to the landing pad. So, quickest teleport will be, well, teleport to the landing pad.
Level 46.
Congrats. Where is Sid?
You went to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here.
He's
Don't
up.
you have to talk to this person? The
Yeah, I was downstairs. I'm going upstairs now. Wait a minute.
nowhere.
Where is he? We need to get outside. How do we get outside?
Probably we have to down there. Here, I think.
Here, let me... Oh, we gotta talk to this guy. He has a quest mark over his head and everything. Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Yes.
Where's Kuriko?
He'll show up. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Cocolito. Once you bring me the crystal, nothing will stand between us and Grudandia. And Garuda. Have I been spelling her name wrong this entire time?
Garuda. Garuda.
I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but it looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Cocolito. I'll see to it your hard work doesn't go to waste. And I nod. And he nods. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Complete the quest. Your stuff's... Just give me the money. There's up to the next part of the quest. That helmet would be useful. The Lady of the Vortex. According to my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Hell and Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, we cannot be sure that this would work. I think it's only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Maybe it's better if I don't tell you and just stay positive.
I
Coquelito,
like the way the hair looks.
do you like the way his hair looks?
The hat.
Oh.
If I take it.
Coquelito, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You helped me to rediscover a part of myself I've forgotten. I am not a man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing: this feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after this mission, but, well, you understand.
Mine's better.
Well, now we got a cutscene.
There.
Voiced.
She's ready.
This is voice. I'm going to raise volume.
Ah, she stirs.
Alright, Sid, you got this.
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
They just had to do the Star Wars or Star Trek joke. Man, if I had an audience watching right now, they probably would have got so pissed that it almost a Star Wars joke. Well, I don't know how far you guys are in the cutscene. I assume Corito's already like waiting for us.
Done.
Sorry. Yeah, we're still watching it. And Sid has, yeah, he's a Garland.
Damn it.
That's what that stone in the middle of his forehead is. Garlands, or Garlandians, however you say it. They have those rocks in their forehead.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Are you getting a flashback there, Sid? Oh wait, I'm getting a flashback now. Or are we sharing a flashback?
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Oh, we got a young man, Sid. He was just born to that white hair.
Ah, yes. I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all. Exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same?
At least now I remember what his voice is supposed to sound like. Though it seems like his office is like in a white void.
When did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease?
Okay, I'm now at the Curious Gates of Giggity. I'm heading to Gridania.
Okay, we're still watching the cutscene. We're in the flashback with Sid. Well, at least I am.
We're gonna. Okay, me too. We're gonna wait for Hayachi here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How far ahead are you guys from me?
Not that far. Right now I'm in the part of the flashback where he's talking about Meteor. I don't know where you're at, Shaolin. Did you already pass everything?
After that one.
Okay.
There's a robot or whatever that is.
Now we got the young man, Sid, not a kid anymore. Disguise.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Up there goes Biggs and Wedge.
Are we gonna see Cloud next?
I don't know if they've done that crossover yet. I do have his outfit though. Huh. For some reason my character came back to give him the goggles.
First donned these goggles.
How did I get the goggles and how did I come back in time to give it to him?
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home.
Dracon, if you're ever curious about watching this cutscene so you could get Sid's flashback, you could do that at the end.
Wind in your hair, the endless sky.
There's like a box you could click on that lets you see all the previous cutscenes that you've been through.
Wait, how do you know I didn't watch it?
That light.
Guess you told me you skipped
Was
it.
you, wasn't it?
No, Sid just looked at me and he's like, "Oh, you don't care about my story." And then he landed.
So
That sounds very believable to me.
Okay. You know what? Good job, Dracon. You got it. But if you ever want to watch it, because Sid skipped it for you instead, you go to the end and you can click the box and check it out and find out about his backstory.
It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
Doesn't really seem like a battleship, though.
I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything.
Okay, that giant Spriggan was super adorable.
My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Almost like we're dive bombing into the wind. Nope, nope. We just went through the eye of the hurricane.
You sure it wasn't the Eye of the Tiger?
Nope, it was a hurricane. No tigers around here.
You completely missed the reference.
Oh, I got the reference.
I don't believe you.
It just doesn't work. Yeah, it's a Sesame Street reference.
Ever Fallen will understand the reference.
Is it like a Big Bird thing? I know.
You guys grew up with that.
What, Big Bird or Eye of the Tiger?
Big Bird. He was the Eye of the Tiger.
That's a mystery.
Mom completely missed this as well.
It's like, you know, like
Oh.
he's like, this with the little train tracks, and like, won't you be my neighbor, Eye of the Tiger?
No, that was Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers
Wait.
played Big Bird, and you put on the sweater.
Oh my,
And then like he'll run up some stairs in Philadelphia
this is
and
hurting me.
say like, I'm the Eye of the Tiger.
No, I actually love Browning.
I don't think I did.
Huh?
I don't think I did.
Uh-huh.
All our efforts, all our travels, all of it for this. Make ready, Cocolito, for the end is nigh, but it's hers or our own. Alright, we unlocked this raid. This is going to be the easy mode, so it's just a 4-person raid. We could raid for Azareth. Now, we could just sit here and wait, or we could all go out and do our next job quest to get our next ability. And then
Let's go talk to Sid. I'm gonna deliver the crystal to him.
Oh, you're already at that point? Well, it depends on whether or not Azure skips the cutscene or not.
I'm
Well, if you
absolutely gonna
skip it,
skip
you
it.
see it.
I don't think I'm gonna skip it. I think Sid's gonna do it for me automatically.
Liar.
And then you could see it in the end.
They won't.
You guys missing because it's kind of cool. And it looked nice.
They're WoW players. They don't understand.
I mean, this game just doesn't have
They're just
that
trying to
great
get to
of a
endgame.
storyline.
Nah, they're WoW players. They're not smart enough. Now, what I was going to say, like, if Azure wanted to see the cutscene, we could have gone and done a job quest. I don't know what I get at 45. Let me take a look at my... no, I don't get anything at 45. My next ability is at level 50. Wait, no, I do. At 45, I get cover. See, cover. Take all damage intended for another party member. Can only be executed when party member is closer than 10 yalms. Does not activate with certain attacks. Dracon, what do you get at level 45?
What was that?
He must have gotten it because he was 46 way before.
Dracon, did you get your level 45 job quest done?
Yeah, that's how I could throw a fireball.
Wait, I thought you get that at 40.
Might have been my teleport then. No, that was 40.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm here.
I invited you. Alright. Let me make sure I got my controls. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing.
Do you know this fight?
It's been a long time since I did it. But I remember some parts of it. This is the easy mode. Like, the last time I did it, I was doing the extreme mode, which had a lot more mechanics to it. So, I might be calling out things that's not going to happen. We'll see.
Okay, after this fight, I am gonna have to go.
Alright.
I got work in the morning.
I'm watching the cutscene, so you guys gonna have to wait.
I'm watching it as well. So, is she like a titan by any chance?
Nope.
She's such a
Who
big
dares?
baddie.
No, she's a primal. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Among all the primals we faced so far, she's the most aggressive and savage and most powerful, which is why everybody's so scared of her. 12's preserve, she's huge. As I live and breathe. These are the Ixo, they're the ones that summoned her. Over there, look! They captured kobolds? The hell?
And the Majas.
Okay. Amaja and kobold prisoners? But why would the Ixo bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we have come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Do we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength. They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots of your blood, and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Squawk, slay the unfeathered ones. We shall. As an offering to the Garuda, they will serve.
Wait, they don't have feathers.
They put feathers in their weapons and clothes. Leave the Ixo to us, Cocolito. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. There's actually a big story behind why the Ixo don't have feathers and they want to take back to the skies. It's the lore you wouldn't care about. Do not fail, Cocolito. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Erosia. And I nod.
I took out my book. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Now, this is some of the best music, by the way. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. There's going to be times where we're going to need to hide behind rocks from her.
Didn't a rock kill Dracon?
Yes, and there might be... This happens in extreme. I don't think it's going to happen now, but there is going to be a time where you don't want to hide behind a rock because she'll explode it and kill you. So, Dracon, you might get flashbacks to this.
Oh, good times.
Okay, my tank stance is on. Alright.
Are there any ads?
Yes. I don't know how many, though. Dragon, let me turn her around. Okay, you guys got this now. If there is an ad, we're going to need to separate her from the ad, otherwise she gets really powered up, and you guys need to take care of the ad as fast as possible. Okay, get behind the rock. Behind the rocks. Oh, wait. Kill the plumes. Kill the plumes. Okay. Are they all razor plumes? Is that all of them? Okay. Kill all the Razor Plumes. There is one that we don't want to kill, but I don't think that's came out yet. It might not happen in this version of the fight, though. Okay, she's already destroying the rocks. Get behind the rocks. She's gonna be in the middle. Shaolin, wrong spot. Get away from the rocks now, okay? Destroy all the Razor Plumes. It looks like that's all that came out so far. Yeah, we're doing good, guys. Behind the rock. Shaolin, move, move.
Oh, that hurt.
Okay, there goes all the rocks. I'm trying to bring her over. Guys, if you have potions, go ahead and drink it. Get in the middle, get in the middle.
Get in the middle and kill me.
Oh goodness. I'm healing. I'm gonna try and revive Shaolin.
Do swift cast.
Alright, Mom, you gotta revive.
Thank you, baby.
I'm healing Coco.
Alright, we got this, guys. She's almost done. Okay, we got the plumes back. Take out the plumes. Okay, it looks like it's all Razor Plumes. Oh, she's almost dead. Alright, looks like she doesn't have any clones in this version of the fight. Nice. First try. No! 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 This is going to be a long cutscene. What? How in the hells? This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None. Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers?
So we have to fight her again?
You'll see. See, there's so many Exo worshiping her, and they did so many sacrifices to just keep giving her more power. My power is limitless, my children legion. And they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children would escape the reckoning mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faiths. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God.
No, it's supposed to be.
Okay, of course, worship. So long as the Exo keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. You guys should have seen that coming. Erg! No harm shall come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon, the worm of the forest shall receive my judgment, the desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from my tempest. And then will I take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun my wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine. All mine! You, Landwalker, you who dare to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. Well, you can't control our mind. No, no, I claim you. You should be mine. My echo protects me.
Now she's there.
Just keep watching. We got a new crystal. Oh, this is the last crystal we needed. What? What are you? What have you done to me?
Not so tough now, huh?
No mortal shall possess such power. This is impossible. Yeah. There's another long cutscene after this one. I highly recommend you guys watch it.
Kinda sad there's no loot for this.
Not until you do the level 50 raids. In their extreme and hard versions, you get loot. The extreme ones, that's where you get the mounts.
But isn't that super rare?
Why do you not
Wait,
tremble at
we have voice
my
acting.
might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
Because I'm Batman.
We've done it. Impossible it is. Kill you all.
Is that all?
Oh, that was Guy's voice.
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake.
I love that guy's
before the
armor.
day's done.
What?
This guy's very Dark Vader-like.
What exactly did you hope
Look at that
to
gunblade.
accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Damn, he just guns them all down.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Let's see what Garuda could do to Gaius.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Well, Sid, she's kind of pissed. I think she is.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
Kind of feel bad for the kobolds there.
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Oh. Like she's saying to shun them. Oh no, she summoned other Oh. Okay, guys, you think we take out all three of them at the same time?
Game on.
As long as mom doesn't die.
You know it's gonna happen.
This is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Yeah, Alpha, get the hell out of there.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Hey, they brought that one unbreakable ship.
Wait, I'm not up to that part yet. Oh, now we got it. Oh, this is a different ship, actually.
Is that Mecha Godzilla?
Oh, you'll see exactly what it is. You get Final Fantasy VII flashbacks here.
Holy crap, that's a weapon. He just straight up killed Efert.
Yeah, he did. No, he didn't just kill him, he absorbed him.
Up and there was Titan.
You're like a few seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, you guys are ahead of me, so 1 sec. Chill.
Alright. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. One-handed. So if you guys remember earlier, well, you probably skipped the cutscenes, but they introduced Ultimate Weapon earlier.
Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now,
Oh.
their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
So, we gonna fight that?
Well, spoilers. Oh. Dude can jump.
Dead.
Magnificent.
It's the Power Ranger.
All expectation.
These are the stupidest ships right here.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
La Habrea, he's one of the Asians.
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender.
So he's against us also?
Yeah, I'll explain it more after the cutscene.
Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and supreme commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these
I like how this
past
guy
5
says
years?
all is
How
not
could
lost.
something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's
Like,
attention?
that thing bit off Garuda's head.
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts. But that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments. But the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
In Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Okay, is that the end of the cutscene, or we got more? Okay, let me catch you up real quick before you gotta go to sleep, Azareth. And
Okay.
Dracon, are you still going to the cutscene?
Yeah, I'm still in the cutscene.
Okay, let's wait till Dracon gets back.
You can do it. I'm just about done.
Okay, Shaolin, how about you? Looks like you're still in the cutscene.
I think the ship
I'm
flew
done with
away,
it.
so I'm done.
Okay, so it's been mentioned before that the Empire is attacking Eorzea. Like, Eorzea isn't the planet, it's the continent we're on. Now, things might have been a little bit confused. So, they're not trying to destroy Eorzea. They want to conquer it. They want to rule it. And they also don't like primals. They realize that primals are a threat. It's just the way they go about destroying the primals is in question. But that comes into play later. We have seen a cutscene previously where we had a spy in the Garlean army that found out about Ultimate Weapon. They found Ultimate Weapon, but they were still working on it. It's an ancient weapon from like a past civilization that was used to fight primals. And of course, you saw how powerful Ultimate Weapon is. But that news didn't make it to our side because our spy was caught and killed. And it seems that the Ascians are like these immensely omnipotent, somewhat omnipotent, like powerful beings that seem to be against us. We don't know why exactly, and looks like that they're helping the Garleans. But we don't know the Ascians' true intentions. I can't say more without spoiling it because I know more of my other character. But they seem to be working in a very underhanded way. But the way they go about things is a mystery on why they're doing things the way they're doing it. So, right now, the Empire has a powerful weapon. They want to use it to conquer all of Eorzea. And as Gaius says, if the leaders are smart, they'll just surrender and not fight back. Which I wouldn't blame the leaders if they gave up if they knew that this thing one-shotted 3 primals in a row. So the question is, 1, the Empire has Ultimate Weapon. Can we beat it? 2, they already captured all the Scions. Well, most of the Scions. If you remember that scene where they kind of invaded our base. So we're down manpower. We're up against something really powerful. What are we going to do? And I don't think our characters actually know that the Ascians are currently helping the Empire. Which is just another kick in the nuts for us. So, are you guys kind of caught up with what's going on?
Yeah. I'm in the Awakened Sands right now.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Alphanid to continue this. Well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Gokulito. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I'm sure I was mistaken. It's times of great stress. The evidence of the eyes can apt to be misread by even the most intriguing mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of the early discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god so long as that weapon exists. Truly, a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems to shame to plot its destruction. I'll go ahead and take that helmet. Okay, talking to him, doing continue the next quest line, the reclamation. It's past time we return to the Awakened Sands. To leave their headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Can I open this face mask in this helmet? Nope, I'll just hide this helmet. so I can see my head. Alright, Shalon, let's go to the Wakened Sands. Dracon and I... You're gonna head off to bed? Well, thank you for showing up tonight, Azareth. In the Discord, I'll catch you up on what quests we leave up on. So hopefully during the week you have time to catch up to us. So next week, you could just be right there with us the entire time. And potentially next week, actually I know we get a lot more quests, but potentially we might be heading off into the really, really big thing that I told you about. That go to the Ruby Fire Exchange, Shalon. Big event that we need 8 people for. In fact, Shalon, use your teleportation to the Vesper Bay. You might have an envelope left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go and use an envelope. So you have a good night, Azareth. I think he's already
Good night, Papi.
Oh, there he goes. You know, I don't think I did that. I did a glamour quest for... Well, I'll do that quest another time. Alright. Man, it's so empty in here. Alright, Alphanod, what you got? Tell me, Gokulito, does odd have strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Maybe it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. I don't want that. I'll take this.
I took the money.
Yeah, me too.
It's 2,500.
Wait! Okay, he wants to go in first. It's Yida! Who goes there? Now, Yida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphanod! Gokulito! Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of, but it has been a while, Yida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks with the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw Yida. The church is taking care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start if Yestola hadn't been here to help me. Yestola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Uda to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Mimphilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Yestola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as its immunity that it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though the elegant weapon may be, he will doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Mimphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know of the location of the Wakened Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Erosia. Can I count on you, Yida? What? Oh, yes, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Ystola's return. For now, I say we rest. There's no beds in this place, is there? Sid, you can't sleep standing up, can you? Oh.
Hear, feel, think.
It's the voices again. The voices in our head. So what's the name of this god again?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a flashback to the Calamity?
Don't know.
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
Giant crystals talking to us.
I am Hydaelyn.
Hydaelyn, that's right.
All made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Ystola's back. Ystola! Gogolito, I see you and Alphinaud are safe. And Sid? He nods. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louisoix guides us still. He will not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona. Castrum Sentry. Alright. Now, do you guys remember the name Louisoix? Dracon? Shalin?
Nope, no idea.
Ring a bell.
Okay. In the very beginning of the game, like the opening cutscene where there's a big war, there's that old elf wizard that teleported everybody. Do you remember that?
Hell, which is that title?
It's like where everything was blown up. Bahamut came from the sky, started blowing up all the armies. Everybody's going to die. Louisoix teleported a bunch of people away from the location. That old elf guy was Louisoix. He was the leader of the Scions back then, and he's presumed dead. He's also the grandfather of Alphinaud and his sister. So whenever Alphinaud mentions his grandfather, he's talking about Louisoix, the great elf wizard that saved everybody. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Ystula. Cassin the Castrum. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Gokulito. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Century houses prisoners whom the Galleons deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of the House Durendale. He is stationed in the Observatorium in Cortes. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Alright, back to the Cortes Highlands for us. I'm going to go ahead and kick Athers out of the party.
That horse. Semi-unicorn. It's not cute, it's ugly, just big.
Yeah, is that the Odin horse? I don't think that's the Odin horse.
Kinda ugly.
Oh, you're being
It's
very
sort of like
judgmental.
a whole
I'm gonna go ahead and teleport us to the
giraffe.
Highlands.
Okay.
You ready, Shaolin?
Zebra. Go ahead, yeah. With Draken.
I think Dracon already went ahead of us. Is that right, Dracon?
Yeah, I'm already here.
So do you get the gist of what's going on right now, Dracon?
Nope, no idea.
Okay. Shaolin, you here?
Yeah, I'm next to Rico.
Wait, where do you go? I don't see you.
By the crystal.
Well, jump down. I'm down here.
Oh. Down where?
Down here. There's only one place to go down.
I am down.
There you go. Well, there goes Carito. I don't see you.
You told me to jump down.
Shaolin, behind you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We gotta go this way.
Oh, I jumped the wrong way.
Okay, now that I think about it, what do we gotta do? We might not hit the big raid. Maybe we'll hit them. I don't know. It depends how much we get done tonight. It really depends on how late you and Dracon could stay up tonight.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm kind of tired.
How are you feeling, Dracon?
I'm fading also.
Okay, let's hand in this quest and pick up the next one, and we'll call it a night. Sound good to you two?
Yes. You forget
I'm
that
good.
it's 11:30 here.
Oh, I don't forget. That's why I asked. It's also the weekend. You know.
Well, your Baba is 63. I'm old.
63 years young.
Mm.
Wait. Oh, here he goes. I think he's in. Yep, he's in here. Ah, Gogolito, the man who unmasked a heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Yustola? But of course, Lord Drollamont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Do you have anything of use? Nope, give me the money. Castrum Sentry, what interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observe 4 prisoners being led into the castrum, a Hyrulean woman, an Elsian man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. It's them! It must be Manfilia or Orangier. I can never say his name. I think his name is like French, which is why he's kind of spelled weird and pronounced differently. Orangier.
Oh, really?
Well, it's not pronounced Oranger. They pronounce it differently. I think it's Orenga or something like that. Papalimo and Tataru. If that scant morsel is too used to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in the Cortes not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, Rogadin and Lalafell, who were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for the rescue. Hence, our assumption is that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge dressed those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Gokulito, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that we omit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see our comrades again, if you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. Pistola nods. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoners in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such a time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portelaine said, they may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. And I nod, and Sid nods. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. This is a long load. Oh, we got a cutscene. Okay. Oh, these are the generals.
The bad generals, no?
Yep, the bad guys. And there goes Ultima Weapon. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands accumulation of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge the land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Erosia the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so terribly failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. So it wasn't even at full power. Right, Thane. You depart for Castrum Alcidians at midnight. You will command the western front of Vidbrand. The Erosians will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this is but your will, I shall carry out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give me command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prophetess. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. I like that line. I want to use that one of these days. And he looks over to the woman. My quarters. 1 hour. If you remember in previous cutscenes with her, she was pretty obsessed with Gaius. I guess they're like legitimately a couple. Alright, gonna pick up the next quest and then we'll call it a night. Eyes on the
Okay.
Empire. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Gallian activity along Abadalia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Yastola. Now, the reported Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Desmel Darkhold, situated to the west. That's where we fought the dragon to get the airship. Our main station at the entrance, a knight named Bricktail, I think that's how you say it, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Alright, we are ending on the Eyes on the Empire. Thank you, Shaolin. Thank you, Dracon, for both showing up today.
Anytime.
Here, let's all pose by this wall. Dracon,
Bye-bye, Drake.
he wants to do his like.
Good night, guys.
Okay. So, Shaolin, thank you.
Anytime.
Dracon, thank you.
Anytime.
Okay, I thought you were going to teleport over here. We're doing a little sign up. I don't know why Shaolin's facing away from the camera.
I know.
There we go.
Um,
You left a mess out. People are going to trip over that like a rock and die instantly. So, tomorrow we're playing some more Valheim. We're continuing our housing contest. Hope to see everybody soon. Till then, you have a great night. Later.
Good night, everybody.